Hey everyone, my name is Claremont and we are back again with week 2 of our PGBL matches, and this is incredibly exciting. We're going to be taking on Becca and the Claremont Cleffas, and I haven't really been able to make a team builder breakdown the way that I wanted to, but I will show off all the prep, pretty much, that I've been wanting to do. And honestly, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm concerned that my team is a little bit too offensive. I have 3 life orb users. That's definitely concerning. I don't want to just be way too offensive, and if they are able to pivot off of my offense, then that would be unfortunate. But I think offense is going to be the best strategy this week. But I actually had to rush and get the Mega Bracelet today because I had not been in the game before today. I'm really excited, and ooh, okay, this is really interesting. So I did not expect the Manectric to come at all. But here it is. We have Manectric, Arcanine, Tapu Koko, Sceptile, Kommo-o, and Lycanroc. So, okay. Not really much has changed, except you don't have the Excadrill, which was a big concern of mine. So, my biggest concerns were the Excadrill and the Arcanine. Those two are not going to come, which is huge for me, actually. Beedrill is going to be stopped in its tracks by Arcanine, so is Kartana, but I really don't think it's a good move to bring the Manectric over an Excadrill here. I don't know. I mean, I had enough to deal with it, but that's interesting. But now what do I lead with? I have no idea what to lead with now. I think I should just stick with my original plan. My original plan was to get Sticky Webs up as soon as possible. I'd just be like, hey, you want to get rid of my Sticky Webs? That's fine. I'm going to swap out immediately, preserve my Sash if I can, and get them up later in the game. But Webs are going to be up this game no matter what. I think they're going to be huge, especially with the Koko Sceptile combination. But it'll help out my team immensely, especially because I couldn't Scarf anything due to having Life Orb so many times to try to OHKO all these threats going on. I think especially without Excadrill, without a spin or anything like that, does put me in a really good spot. Yikes, I don't know, I have no idea. Maybe you got some crazy plans happening with that Manectric. I mean, honestly, leading Manectric, I'm not sure what Manectric's trying to do, leading off. Manectric does have Lightning Rod. Does Manectric do anything crazy? I have to give Manectric a Google. Does Manectric do anything really crazy that I don't know about? Does it get like Mirror Move? Mirror Move? No. I don't know. What do you get that I don't know about? Either way, I'm gonna set up my Sticky Webs. It's gonna be pretty huge this game. Obviously, you have Lightning Rod, you have... Okay, Flamethrower, that's fair, completely fair. Manectric has Lightning Rod, it resists my Bug Stab, that's totally fine. I'm gonna try to preserve Charlotte as best I can. Life Orb Manectric, okay, solid. That's definitely something that I could deal with. Oh, you just wanted a fast Manectric to deal with Kartana. But Manectric isn't fast enough to outspeed Kartana with or without a... Well, I know you don't have Scarf, but if you did Scarf it, you would be able to outspeed to Kartana, which would be a concern. But I don't think I have to worry about that right now. What's your speed? Oh, Mega Manectric. I was looking at Mega Manectric. Yeah, no, there's no planet on which you outspeed me with a Life Orb. Especially with the Webs up. So, I think the best thing to do is to go into Ryan Reynolds, the Lantern, which hard walls this thing. Flamethrower is going to be resisted. And I do have Volt Absorb on this thing. I love Lantern. Lantern is going to be an MVP. Did you predict me with the Hidden Power Grass? Oh, I totally got predicted with a critical hit. The Hidden Power Grass. Okay, that is interesting. I 100% got predicted. Okay. So, if you have Hidden Power Grass... Actually, I'm going to protect a Scout. I'm just going to protect a Scout. I need a free turn of leftovers. If you switch out, then we'll see what happens. Either way, I'll get 2 free turns left over if you switch out. But If you do stay in, I'm gonna scout out what you want to do. And if you do go for another hidden power grass, then I'll just switch out into Toru, my Salamence here. I think that's the best way to go. And then from there, if you don't have HP Ice, then there's not really a whole lot you can do. I can get a Dragon Dance up for free, and then it might be a little too early to set up, but at the same time, things are gonna happen. So, I did get a free turn of leftovers on the HP Grass, and again, we know that you don't have HP Ice. We know that you don't have HP Ice. So, you could predict me, you could go for a Thunderbolt, which would be insanity. If you go for a Thunderbolt here, I just got pro played. I got pro played pretty hard if you go for the Thunderbolt. But let's see here. And to be honest, okay, so this is another thought that I was having. I did go 0-1 in week 1, and I kind of, this is a little bit of an opportunity because my team matches up so well under Sticky Webs to play for differential a little bit. Now, okay, if I really wanted to be frisky, I could swap out into the Lantern and try to get a free Volt Absorb up, but you would probably switch. What would you switch into? What would you switch into? Let's see. You can't... Yeah, there's nothing you could really switch into. You would switch into Arcanine, but we can take out an Arcanine if we Dragon Dance. So yeah, I was actually thinking about, oh, I should have substituted. I really should have substituted. Well, no, because the Intimidate would have gone off before the substitute. There's a Sceptile. Okay, so you have the Dragon Pulse. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, either way, I should have 100%. Sub was the move to go for there. So you have the Dragon Pulse, if not HP Ice. So now I have to know how much a Salamence does to a Sceptile. I'm gonna take my time. This is not a count that I ran, which is really unfortunate. Cleffa is definitely out here this week. Dragon Claw. All I have is Dragon Claw at +1. I am Adamant Life Orb. I am Adamant Life Orb max attack. Oh, geez. If this is true, Dragon Claw... Oh, but this is completely uninvested. If you have 252 in HP, still at Oko, but I have to bank on no defense investment. 0 defense investment. I am at +1 attack. But this is too good of an opportunity right here. I could sub to Scout. But no, I know you're going to Dragon Pulse. There's no point in subbing. I have to just go for the Dragon Claw and see if it does what I need it to do. Yes! Okay, we do get the Oko at +1. That was absolutely huge. That was absolutely huge. We have the Life Orb. We have +1, 252 attack, Adamant. This is exactly what this is built for. Actually, okay. So now Arcanine's gonna have to come in. Arcanine's gonna have to come in. And then what? Well, okay, so I know that Life Orb, Adamant max attack, at neutral, Oko's Arcanine. I know that. But you can't really do anything to me in return, can you? Can you? HP Ice Arcanine? You don't get Ice Fang, do you? You can Wild Charge me, but I can't imagine that doing too much. What do I do here? What do I do? I just want to make sure, yeah. Yeah, Earthquake, 100% Oko with Life Orb against Arcanine. Even if you have 252 HP. I have to just go for this, right? This is where Salamence sweep happens. Now, I really almost put Tectonic Rage, and if I put Tectonic Rage, I probably would have done Moxie. Oh, that is max defense Arcanine. Okay. 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 I could go down here. Yeah. Will-o-wisp. I really knew I should have gone for the sub. I knew that was in the back of my mind. Salamence though, if we could take out the Arcanine, really frees up my Kartana to do whatever it wants, and Kartana is really the thing that can potentially sweep everything. So I'm just gonna Earthquake here. There's really no point in not Earthquaking. With the sticky webs up, Kartana still has to deal with Coco. But that's what we have Cinccino for, obviously. That's gonna hurt my differential a little bit. I shouldn't even be thinking that way. I should be taking everything one step at a time, but really having the sticky webs up and not having the Excadrill to really stop my potential sweeps, and having the Arcanine take as much damage as it has taken so far really does put me in a good spot. But I don't know where we go from here. What would I do if I were Cleffa right now? I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, wow, I was literally just about to say, maybe you go into kommo-o, take a hit, but I do have this Dragon Pulse, or this, not Dragon Pulse, Dragon Claw, and it still stabs super effective, even with the burn. Yeah, that's doing nothing. That is really doing nothing. So Salamence is just out here to deal some residual damage, or some chip damage, I should say, to everything else. It's still gonna outspeed the entire team, but Salamence is gonna have to go down. So as long as Cinccino can handle the Arcanine, man, the Arcanine is the Intimidate on the Arcanine still really hurts me. It still really hurts me because I can't reliably sweep with anything here. What do I do here? Oh, I think this is time for my Beedrill to come in. This is 100% time for my Beedrill to come in. I'm going to Mega Evolve. I could Mega Evolve and Poison Jab, but I really want to use her out. I really want to use her out. If for no other reason, because I think Arcanine comes in. But even if Arcanine comes in, Adaptability Poison Jab really helps me out here. I'm going to U-turn either way. It is resisted, but this is Adaptability. It probably picks it up at this low. It's probably like, what, 12% I'm going to guess? 15%? At most. I'll check out Cleffa's side when that comes out, and I'll see, but I really just want to get out of here. I don't want to risk Diva at all right now. And if anything, I'll probably go out into Lantern. Yeah, there goes the U-turn. Okay. We're fine. I really just wanted to protect myself against a potential Intimidate. I don't want Intimidate to just like stop everything that I'm trying to do, because it really does. Intimidate stops everything I want to sweep with. But we're in decent shape. The Arcanine was the real big threat, and that's already really crippled right now. Manectric comes out. Gonna try to HP Grass me. I'm just gonna protect here. I need to do my best to get up to a respectable amount of HP. I mean, we do have 200 HP. That's more than most. Or no, that's 150. Never mind. That looks like 194 to me, but never mind. We are at... I mean, we have more HP than Beedrill has right now. That doesn't say a whole lot. This is just to try to get Lantern a little bit of help. And then from here, we can... Flamethrower. Oh, you were making predictions. You were making predictions there. That's good to know. That's really good to know. But I don't have a good switch because of the whole... But now, do I want to predict? Do I want to think that you're going to go for a Flamethrower? Because if so, I can sub I can sub right now, boy. I really want to sub. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Man, I'm smiling so I wish you guys could see my face. I'm smiling so big. I want this. Yes, there goes the flamethrower. Predicting again for the Cartana to come on, which is respectable. I understand it. I understand it. It's definitely the play that I have to make, unless I have sub on here. And now I can protect next turn. You can flamethrower me if you want. You can HP grass. Well now, yeah, you can freely HP grass because you know I'm not just gonna swap out. This would be a great time for sub baton pass, but that's not where my head was at. Either way, best move to go for is protect, just to get myself above 50%, and then at that point, Scald and Life Orb takes out the rest of my Netric question mark. That should. I'm playing a little bit conservative. I'm playing way too conservatively, if I'm being honest. But I'm not. I really want to not mess anything up, and Clef was already playing incredibly well. So much more prepared than I would have expected with like crazy sets. These sets are pretty crazy right now. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is not bringing the Excadrill. The Excadrill and the Arcanine really just stopped me in my tracks. If anything, I would not bring the kommo-o. I would have probably not brought the kommo-o. Brought the Manectric instead, because honestly, yeah, I didn't expect Manectric to put in as much work as it does, and it really does put in a decent amount of work, which is really interesting. It's really genuinely interesting. I definitely didn't even think about Manectric as this much of a threat, but if you had just not brought the kommo-o, brought the Excadrill, Clef would be in fantastic shape. As it stands, I like where my team's at, but anything could happen. I don't know. The problem with Arcanine, really is that it can't do anything except Will-O-Wisp Salamence, and Salamence is going to get a huge hit off on the Arcanine before anything happens. And the whole speed factor gets diminished because of the... I'm kind of playing like a scumbag, aren't I? This match is already taking too long. I'm just gonna sub up here. On the hidden power. Oh, I don't have enough to make a sub. Oh no. Oh no, I messed up. I totally messed up. So now do you predict a... Now what do you predict? Either way, best place to go into Cinccino, I guess. I gotta go into Cinccino. Yeah, that's literally just to protect differential, because I really have to at this point. When the shit goes down, I feel like you bring in Tapu Koko here. Or do you? I don't know what you bring in. To be honest, I'm not even sure what you left. Sceptile went down? No. Sceptile's still there. Arcanine, kommo-o, Manectric went down, definitely. No, Arcanine's still there. I have no idea. I'm genuinely really confused. I really don't remember. My team has given up a lot of HP, if I'm being honest. But I still have my threats. I still have two big threats, two huge Life Orb threats. I have two huge Life Orb threats and a Mega left. And without the team speed, I have answers. So this is going to be interesting. Out comes the Arcanine. Definitely a good play. But Arcanine is low enough where even at -1, Tail Slap should take you out. Yeah, the set here is Tail Slap, U-turn, Bullet Seed, and Gunk Shot. Tail Slap should take you out. Yeah, okay. Please tell me I didn't mess up and didn't make you skill in it. Please don't be technician. Alright, yeah, Tail Slap does enough. So now you'd go into Coco, I imagine? That took all 5 hits. Man, -1 Shinjino is not great. Yeah, so yeah, you go into Coco here. I outspeed it. I can U-turn go into Lycanroc. Ooh, Lycanroc. You don't expect me to have Bullet Seed, but I do have Bullet Seed, and I'm really sorry. You don't expect me to have Bullet Seed, do you? We're gonna see if you know I have Bullet Seed or not. I really don't know if you expect me to have Bullet Seed, but I do. And honestly, I wouldn't have brought Lycanroc either. Yeah, Mega Blastoise probably would have been a better choice over Lycanroc. My team has way too many answers for Lycanroc. My team has way too many answers for Lycanroc. It's really... Oh, that was a crit. It's really pretty frail, and... It's honestly pretty frail, and... Everyone on my team has coverage for it, pretty much. Except for my Galvantula, but... hopefully that I wouldn't have been in that situation. But literally every Pokemon on my team has super effective damage for it, except for my Galvantula. Out comes a Tapu Koko. And if it's ever been time, it's time right now. Please. Oh no, I'm at -1. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna U-turn here. I'm gonna attempt to U-turn into my Lantern. I'm really curious to see whether or not she tries to go for Thunderbolt here. I would be curious if the Tapu Koko has HP Grass, but that's not terribly likely. I don't know. I'm surprised enough by HP Grass Manectric. There's the Thunderbolt, there's the Volt Absorb. HP Grass Tapu Koko would be really unfortunate right now. But yeah, okay. So now what do I do? I really want to swap, but I don't think I can. Predicting the HP Grass? If I really think you're gonna HP Grass, I can go into Biva. Honestly, I want to protect to Scout. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for playing like a scumbag, but I really do kind of play for differential here. Taunt! Taunt! Oh my god, the taunt! So, okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So that pretty much confirms no HP Grass. So I'm just gonna go into Biva and finish out the game. I'm really sorry. I really had to play for differential, and I feel really bad about it because I played like a scumbag. Beedrill gets taunted. Poison Jab's gonna... adaptability. Super effective Poison Jab is incoming. And I really did kind of play like a scumbag. I tried really hard to prepare, and my preparation helped me out a lot. And Cleffa didn't bring the mons that she really needed to bring. She really needed to bring Excadrill. One of her bulky water types would have helped out. Blastoise probably would have been better off. Bringing Lycanroc and kommo-o probably hurt her. I don't know. I bet she probably thought she could get a Dragon Dance up with kommo-o and take out my Salamence, but that didn't work out as I imagined she thought. But we did get the win. That was a pretty fantastic game. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. And thanks again to Cleffa for this battle. It's going to be pretty crazy moving forward. We're going to have a lot of other stuff to talk about, especially with league movements and team builders for the future and stuff like that. But with that, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be once again out.